All right, so this one's going to be surface area number 6. We're going to make spheres and you're going to calculate the surface area. It's a lot harder to do on a sphere than it is to do on a cube or rectangular prism or triangular prism, right? But we're going to try it anyway. So everybody say sphere.
Sphere.
If you're saying it right, you want to keep your mask on maybe because you spit slightly when you say sphere. Okay? The PH makes an F sound, right? Spheres. Give me an example of a sphere. Ball. Any kind of ball, right? What else? What else you got besides a ball? What are the spheres in your life? An orange. Fair enough. The globe, a planet, right? Perfect. Okay, I think that's enough. We got what a sphere is. So here's what you're going to do. Here's the formula. You're not going to derive this formula until you hit calculus, actually. Then you'll do a derivative, and you'll be able to calculate the 2 pi r squared. Go back and remember this dimension here. What's this dimension from the center of the sphere out to the side? Or out to the actual sphere? From the center to the sphere is, what's it called?
Radius.
Radius, right? What's the full dimension called across? Remember that one? Starts with a D. Diameter, right? How do you remember radius is the smaller one and diameter is the larger one? Rat and dinosaur. Dinosaur is the bigger one. Rat's the smaller one. And their dimension is 1/2, right? So half of the diameter is the radius. 2 times the radius is the diameter. 2 pi times the radius squared. If you have the diameter, you're going to take that divided by 2 and then square it. And this is what your shape is going to look like on your paper. Rough it out. I'm going to have you draw it. It's not a template or anything. Draw it from scratch. These look like, I don't know, bananas, right? Keep them attached in here. And where's half of one? I keep losing my half of one. Here it is here, right? So here's half of one, and you can see how the ends of the bananas are folding over, and you're going to tape them here. If this was longer, it would go all the way around and make the full sphere and would almost be a complete sphere. Fair enough? Your length is approximately twice your height, and it almost works out pretty good on a piece of paper, right? Keep your length approximately twice your height when you draw it out, and then cut it out and tape it up. And then you'll do a calculation. Your measurement of the radius is not going to be perfect. Eyeball it. Okay, what's eyeball it mean? Well, do the whole diameter. Just go across, right? If this comes across at 4 inches, then my radius is 2. Fair enough? And I'm pretty close. For some reason, it ended up 4 inches, pretty close right there. All right? And that way you can do your calculation here on the surface area of the sphere you make. Okay, stop.